Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. We have been discussing the petroleum sector. So yes, under the visionary leadership of John Dramani Mahama and the NDC, we are poised to revitalize and transform Ghana's oil and gas sector with a clear commitment to boosting production and creating sustainable jobs for Ghanaians. The petroleum sector, particularly the upstream, has been neglected and is currently in decline due to mismanagement, lack of transparency, and poor decision-making under the NPP. Investor confidence is waning, and the sector's contribution to national development is at risk. But the NDC, with John Mahama at the helm, is ready to bring about a bold and comprehensive overhaul to reverse the trend. In the upstream sector, the NDC government, when voted into office, will implement a well-thought-out plan to restore transparency, improve governance, and recreate a conducive environment for attracting investments to the upstream oil and gas sector. Specifically, the NDC will ensure policy consistency, predictability, and transparency in the governance of the sector, which will restore investor confidence and attract much-needed capital and technology to increase production. Ghanaians will recall the issue of the ENI and the government of Ghana, where we had to spend about 3 years litigating just because, as a country, we did not show fidelity to the laws of Ghana that govern the sector. And this is exactly what the NDC wants to prevent. Again, the NDC will strengthen and deepen local content and participation, ensuring that Ghanaians and indigenous companies are prioritized in the sector. Particularly, you know that if we have to have value retention, Ghanaians must be seen to be playing a key role in the sector. We must learn from the mistakes of the mining industry, where the huge companies are owned by foreign multinationals. This is exactly what His Excellency John Mahama wants to correct in the oil and gas sector, and therefore will be pursuing a situation like this. Again, by updating and transparently implementing existing laws, the NDC will build the capacity of Ghanaians and facilitate technology transfer from international oil companies to local companies. This will increase in-country spending and create jobs, ensuring that more than the industry's benefits stay in Ghana. You know that in the oil and gas sector, yes, we agree it is a specialized area, but it is also an area where Ghanaians can learn from. Per our local content laws, any company that comes with a particular expertise, it is incumbent on that particular company to give a timeline as to how that skill will be transferred to a Ghanaian. And this is one of the things that the NDC will insist in doing. The NDC will retool and empower public upstream institutions to operate on sound business principles, restoring their financial viability. This will include training and equipping them with adequate human capital to meet the sector's demands. John Mahama and the NDC will encourage exploration activities onshore, in deep water and ultra-deep water to identify new oil and gas reserves. This will stimulate the sector, create jobs, and ensure long-term revenue for the nation. The NDC will also review and update the Gas Master Plan and enact the Gas Act to enhance governance, transparency, and efficiency in the sector. The systematic deployment of the necessary gas infrastructure will be prioritized, providing the backbone for industrial growth. I know Ghanaians will recall that under the NDC, the Gas Master Plan had been done and had been written out with the help of our development partners. This was supposed to be the blueprint that was supposed to guide the promulgation of the Gas Act. Unfortunately, for 7 to 8 years, we do not have a Gas Act, and therefore there are no clear-cut demarcations as to which company or which institution has a mandate to do what. And beyond just our issue of gas to power strategy, there has not been any clear-cut strategy as to how to deploy other uses of gas. And this is exactly what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama intends doing when he comes, by revisiting the Gas Act and ensuring that we make it operational so that we can find full maximization, or maybe the maximization of the gas resources that we have as a country. The NDC again will accelerate gas commercialization and utilization, as I had indicated earlier on, which will spur industrialization, increase employment, and contribute economic growth in sectors that depend on affordable energy. The NDC will also prioritize environmental, safety, and sustainability issues in the upstream sector, ensuring that oil and gas activities do not compromise the nation's environmental and safety standards. The NDC will enhance the security of our maritime boundaries, as His Excellency John Mahama has always been indicating, and also enhance the energy infrastructure and installations, ensuring that our valuable resources and installations are protected.